Good morning. Welcome to Morning Special. 여러분 안녕하세요. 1월 8일 수요일 모닝 스페셜의 최수진입니다. Every year, the world awaits to see new technologies and devices that are set to make our daily life better and faster and also more convenient. From smartphones and cars to computers and home appliances, practically everything around is bound to evolve in ways we had never imagined, even tap water. 스마트 상수도 관리 체계가 올해부터 순차적으로 전국에 도입된다고 합니다. 스마트 상수도 관리 체계란 정부 통합 시스템에서 수돗물 수질을 실시간 측정하고요. 소비자에게 맞춤형 수돗물을 제공하는 것을 말하는데요. 환경부에 따르면 올해 하반기부터 서울, 부산, 광주 등 특광역시를 포함한 44개의 지방자치단체를 시작으로 스마트 관리 체계가 도입된다고 했습니다. 가정을 방문해 수돗물 수질 검사를 하는 워터 코디, 또 옥내 배관의 진단 서비스를 제공하는 워터 닥터 등 수돗물 맞춤형 서비스도 포함된다고 하네요. With that in mind, let me give you our quiz question, and it is water. Electricity and gas are three basic services we need and use every day. They are known as 1번 utilities, 2번 accessories, 3번 options. Water, electricity and gas. What do you call those collectively? 오늘도 청취자 여러분의 많은 참여 기다리고 있습니다. 퀴즈 정답 보내주신 분들 중에 추첨을 통해서 총 5분께 고칼슘 쌀룬 두유 보내드리겠습니다. 또 여러분의 소식, 소감 그리고 방송 중 궁금한 질문 있으시면 보내주세요. 반디 게시판 무료로 이용할 수 있고요. 짧은 문자 50원, 긴 문자 100원에 샵 1045로 문자 보내주시면 되겠습니다. Okay, then let's kick off today's show with today's global headlines. 세계 각국 언론사들의 어떤 헤드라인이 올라왔는지 살펴보는 시간입니다. Touch Global Headlines.
The leader of Iran's Revolutionary Guard has threatened to set ablaze places supported by the United States.
이란 혁명수비대 총사령관이 미국이 아끼는 곳을 불바다로 만들 것이라며 강력한 보복을 경고했습니다.
The United States has denied a visa to Iran's top diplomat that would have allowed him to attend a UN Security Council meeting in New York.
미국은 UN 안전보장이사회에 참석하려던 이란 외무장관의 비자를 거부했습니다.
The United States has decided to limit AI surveillance exports to China.
미국 정부가 중국으로의 인공지능 소프트웨어 수출을 제한하기로 했습니다.
A man from Eastern Europe has died after being beaten by fans of a Greek football club.
그리스에서 프로 축구리그 극성 팬들의 난동으로 원정 응원 온 동유럽 축구 팬 한 명이 숨졌습니다.
Bangladesh has decided to ban single-use plastics in hotels and restaurants.
방글라데시도 일회용 플라스틱 제품 퇴출에 본격적으로 가세했습니다. And for the headlines and more, I'm joined by Steve. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to our listeners. Another rainy morning today.
Yes, indeed.
Here in the country. Yeah, how you doing? You all right?
I could be better. I'm feeling a little poorly today, but I'm all right. How are you?
A little under the weather?
Yes, a little under the weather.
I hope you feel better.
Thank you so much.
Having a sip of my water. I'm not sure if it qualifies as smart water or not. What is that about?
So from this year onwards, from the second half of the year, the government is going to make sure it monitors the sanitary level of water all across the country. They're going to start off with the big cities, Seoul, Busan, Gwangju, and then they're going to go to all of the smaller cities as well, gradually in phases. And they're going to check for the tap water qualities of each of the households. So they're going to have people visit you at home and see if your tap water is clean. And also, you can get your pipes cleaned by experts as well. So lots of great services for better water.
Absolutely. Do you ever drink the tap water?
No.
No?
But I do cook with it.
Yeah.
You know, I boil it.
My dog drinks it, and I drink it on occasion. It's safe to drink, they say, right?
I heard it was really safe. But I'm just not used to drinking tap water.
Well, I am, because in Canada, in Nova Scotia anyway, we drink water from the tap.
You do?
It is safe to do so, and it tastes pretty good, actually, yeah. Talking about water, have you ever done the 3 liters of water per day challenge?
I tried this one time. It's so hard.
It is more challenging than you think, but I would say to our listeners, give it a try. What inspired me to try it was I saw this picture on the internet, and of course, with the internet, you never really know with pictures, right, if they're photoshopped or not. But I saw these pictures from a woman, and she wrote a blog about it. And the before picture, when she started the challenge, and the after picture, when she finished, she looked 10, 15 years younger.
Really?
Her skin looked incredible. And then she wrote the blog about it, and she said it's really difficult, and you're constantly using the washroom, but you have so much more energy, she said. She said that you feel healthy. And I tried it out. I didn't make it all 30 days, but I made it about 3 weeks, and I could feel a difference in my body. It does make you feel good.
여러분도 혹시 해보셨나요? 하루에 3리터씩 물을 한 달 동안 마시면은 몸에 아주 좋은 변화가 온다고 하는데 스티브 선생님은 3주까지도 해보셨대요. 이게 쉽지 않은데 3리터.
It's really difficult. And you're constantly in the washroom.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to sleep at night, you have to wake up. So it's kind of annoying.
Wow.
But you feel better.
Yeah. 유경규 님이요. Good morning. Life is beautiful 하셨습니다.
Tis indeed.
네, 8803님. Good morning입니다. 비 온 다음이라 그런지 엄청 맑은 공기예요. 오늘도 상쾌한 아침 되세요. The air does seem a little clearer and cleaner.
The rain usually helps with that, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, it's wonderful to hear from all of you this morning. Keep your messages coming in while we go over the headlines.
Headline number 1 today. The leader of Iran's Revolutionary Guard has threatened to set ablaze places supported by the United States.
이란 혁명수비대 총사령관이 미국이 아끼는 곳을 불바다로 만들 것이라며 강력한 보복을 경고했습니다.
Pardon me for interrupting.
It's all right.
This is over the killing of the Iranian general Qasem Soleimani in a U.S. airstrike last week, sparking cries, we could say, from the crowd of supporters. This is what they were yelling: death to Israel. Israel is a longtime regional enemy of Iran. His name is Hossein Salami, and he made the pledge before this crowd of thousands gathered in a central square in Kerman. That's the hometown of Soleimani. And his vow was very similar to the demands of top Iranian officials, from Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei to others, as well as supporters across the Islamic Republic, demanding retaliation against America for the killing that's drastically raised tensions across the Middle East.
네, 그렇습니다. 며칠 전에 미국이 트럼프 대통령의 지시에 따라 가셈 솔레이마니를 피살했죠. 그래서 그 장례식이 이란에서 치러지고 있는데 이란 혁명수비대 총사령관인 호세인 살라미는 미국이 아끼는 곳은 다 불바다로 만들겠다. 이렇게 굉장히 강한 얘기를 했습니다.
So the mourners in Kerman, they were all dressed in black, and they carried posters bearing the image of Soleimani. And the crowd is said by police to have been in the millions, filling Tehran's streets. If you saw the images on the news or on the internet, I mean, you couldn't even see the streets with the sheer number of people. The estimates are around 1 million people. But there was further tragedy during the mourning, because during the funeral procession in Kerman, Soleiman, a stampede took place. And that killed, well, the numbers vary depending on the media outlets, but I believe the number of from the BBC is 50 or 56 people died during those stampedes.
네, 장례식에 참가하기 위한 일반 시민들 뭐 수백만 명에 이르렀다고 하는데요. 거리가 보이지 않을 정도로 굉장히 많은 인파가 몰려들었습니다. 그러다 보니 너무 많은 사람들이 한꺼번에 거리로 나와서 많게는 지금 몇몇 외신에 따르면 56명이 압사했다 이런 소식도 들려오고 있네요. Yeah, the funeral, though, as you said, has been going from Iraq to Iran, lots of people taking part, and Iran is saying, we will do everything we can to retaliate.
Yeah, that's right. And they actually delayed Soleimani's burial because they were concerned about the crowd that had gathered, and they did not say when the burial would take place. But yeah, this outpouring of grief, I mean, this is for a man that was viewed by Iranians as a national hero for his work leading the Guards Quds Force, and the U.S. blamed him for the killing of American troops in Iraq, and they also accused him of plotting new attacks just before his death Friday. That was in that drone strike near Baghdad's airport.
네, 그렇습니다. 이렇게 많은 인파가 압사했기 때문에 이란에서는 일단은 장례 절차를 잠정 중단한다라고 밝혔고요. 미국이 아끼는 곳을 이제 불바다로 만들겠다라고 말한 것에 대해서 트럼프 대통령이 트윗을 하나 올렸더라고요. Did Trump respond through a tweet about what he would do if Iran, set ablaze some of these places?
He said that America, if my memory serves me correctly, had 52 sites targeted, and that 52 number was in reference to something that Iran did a long time ago. But then the Pentagon came out and said, we have no intention of targeting 52 sites or any cultural sites because that is a war crime. So there are conflicting reports coming from within the U.S. government.
I see. 트럼프 대통령은 곧바로 이제 트윗을 통해서 이란에 있는 52곳을 겨냥해 반격하겠다 이렇게 올렸지만 이후 미국 당국은요. 이건 미국의 공식 입장은 아니다라고 했습니다. Well, staying on the topic of the tension between the US and Iran, let's go on to headline number 2.
The United States has denied a visa to Iran's top diplomat that would have allowed him to attend a UN Security Council meeting in New York.
미국은 유엔 안전보장이사회에 참석하려던 이란 외무장관의 비자를 거부했습니다.
So the United States has denied a visa to Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif that would have allowed him to attend this UN Security Council meeting in New York on Thursday. That is according to a U.S. official who was speaking on the condition of anonymity. This is interesting. Under the 1947 UN Headquarters Agreement, the United States is generally required to allow access to the UN for foreign diplomats, but Washington says that it can deny visas for security, terrorism, and foreign policy reasons, and the U.S. State Department declined immediate comment. Iran's mission to the UN said, we have seen the media reports, but we have not received any official communication from either the US or the UN regarding Foreign Minister Zarif's visa, but it doesn't look like he will be in attendance.
그렇군요. 현지 시간으로 9일 UN Security Council 회의에 참석 예정이었던 모하메드 자바드 자리프 이란 장관의 비자를 미국이 거부했습니다. 당초에는 이제 안보리에서 이란의 입장을 전 세계에 이제 처음으로 공식적으로 알릴 것으로 그렇게 예상이 됐었는데요. 비자 발급이 거부가 됐기 때문에 참석이 어려워졌습니다. 지금 스티브 선생님이 아까 얘기해 주신 것처럼 UN 본부 협정이라는 게 있는데 거기에 따르면은 UN 안보리 회의에 참석하기 위해서 미국은 각국의 정상이나 아니면 장관들에게 비자 발급하는 것이 원칙인데요. 외교 전문 매체 Foreign Policy는 미국이 이런 협정을 위반했다라고 얘기하기도 했습니다. And China was very quick to lambast America for their actions in declining giving out this visa.
Well, the plan was for him to be there, and Zarif wanted to be there, and this would have given him a global spotlight to publicly criticize the United States for the killing of Soleimani, which is probably the reason for the denial of the visa.
Sure.
The last time he was there was to New York in September for the annual gathering of the UN leaders after the United States sanctioned him for implementing the reckless agenda of Iran's supreme leader. And this is another example of the relationship between these two countries. Not good right now.
그렇습니다. 미국과 이란의 갈등이 이렇게 고조되고 있는 모습이고요. The reason I mentioned China, of course, is because our next story is related to another rift between two countries, the US and China.
That's right. Headline number 3 this morning. The United States has decided to limit AI surveillance exports to China.
미국 정부가 중국으로의 인공지능 소프트웨어 수출을 제한하기로 했습니다.
So the United States is going to step up its crackdown on China's surveillance industry this coming week with further restrictions on the supply of American technology that actually went into effect from January 6th. So the new regulations target the use of artificial intelligence in geospatial applications. That's essentially the detection and classification of objects from planes and drones and satellites and things of that nature. A lot of applications are civilian in nature, geographical surveys and construction and town planning. But the real focus here is military and surveillance. And essentially, the United States does not want these technologies in enemy hands.
네, 그렇습니다. 미국 상무부는요, 미국 국가 안보 이익에 부합하기 때문에 이런 조치를 취한다라고 밝혔는데 이 조치라는 것은 스마트 센서라든지 드론 또 위성 등등의 그런 자동화 설비에 적용되는 소프트웨어를 중국에 수출하지 않는다 이런 내용입니다. 그리고 발표가 된 날로부터 시행이 된다고 하는데요. 우리 시간으로 어제, 미국 시간으로 현지 6일부터 시행이 됐습니다. And, the US has actually been thinking about restricting exports of software for some time now.
Well, this actually goes back about 3 months ago. If you remember, America barred U.S. companies from trading with Chinese AI surveillance companies as well as their leading camera manufacturers. And that move at that time was specifically designed to curb those companies from providing technology and services to the authorities in China's Xinjiang region. And we know about what's happening there with the Uyghur population. But they say in reality that these new restrictions are much more specific, certainly more so than the industry feared. Geospatial imagery software designed to train neural networks with inherent espionage and military potential. And that is the specificity that I am speaking about.
Yeah, China seems unfazed though, because they seem to say, we have our own softwares and our own technologies. So although the US is saying we're not going to export our software because we don't want you to develop AI, China says we can do that on our own.
Yeah, and the irony is that America's global technology companies inadvertently feed into that industry on their own with a lot of relationships between U.S. commercial companies and Chinese companies, and this has prompted concerns from U.S. lawmakers. But you're right, China can do this on their own if they like.
그렇습니다. 미국은요, AI 기술이 중국이나 이란, 러시아 등의 손에 들어가는 것을 막겠다는 취지를 가지고 2018년에 미국 수출 통제 개혁 법안을 공포했는데요. 그 이후 처음으로 이번에 이제 실행이 되는 것이고 중국의 반응은요. 중국의 기업들은 상관없다. 이런 반응을 보이고 있어요. 우리는 자체적으로 개발한 소프트웨어가 있기 때문에 미국의 소프트웨어를 수출하지 않아도 우리는 살아남을 수 있다. 이러네요. 자, 다음으로 그리스 가보겠습니다.
A man from Eastern Europe has died after being beaten by fans of a Greek football club.
네, 그리스에서 프로축구 리그 극성 팬의 난동으로 원정 응원 온 동유럽 축구 팬 한 명이 숨졌습니다.
A Bulgarian man has died after being beaten by fans of this Greek football club called PAOK or PAOK. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. He was run over by a car. So this is what happened. He was 28 years old, and he and two friends were attacked on Sunday by around 15 to 20 fans of that group that I just mentioned, that team that I just mentioned, and those 15 to 20 fans were armed with clubs, according to Greek police. The men were beaten, and then the victim, the man that died, he fell into the road where he was struck by a car. The two friends, they suffered non-life-threatening injuries, so they will be okay. And now what the police are doing, they are trying to determine whether the victim, whether the Bulgarian man was killed when he was run over by the car, or whether he was already dead from the attack from the 15 to 20 fans, and they have detained 14 people in connection to the incident, but they're still looking for the driver of the vehicle.
Right. The football game that came prior to this between the Bulgarian team, FC Aris, and also the Greek team, PAOK, that ended in a 4-2 win on the Bulgarian side, right?
Aris won that game, yes.
Yeah, that, I suppose, angered Greek fans. 불가리아의 FC 아리스와 그리스의 PAOK 테살로나키 간의 축구 경기가 있었습니다. 이 경기에서 불가리아 팀이 원정 경기였는데요. 4대2로 우승을 했어요. 그리고 경기 직후 그리스 팬들 한 20명 정도가 불가리아 팬 한 3명 정도를 폭행했습니다. 그로 인해 한 명이 사망했다는 소식이고요. They're actually likening this to the hooligans of England. And maybe worse, they say.
Worse, because this has resulted in a death. I'm not sure about specific details of stories from the hooligans in England, but yes, you're right. It doesn't make sense to anyone why something like this would happen as the result of a soccer match.
네, 그렇습니다. 가해자는 경찰 조사를 받고 있는 중이라고 합니다. 마지막으로 방글라데시 가볼게요.
Bangladesh has decided to ban single-use plastics in hotels and restaurants.
방글라데시도 일회용 플라스틱 제품 퇴출에 본격적으로 가세했습니다.
So Bangladesh's High Court on Monday ordered the government to ban single-use plastics in coastal areas and in hotels and restaurants in 1 year to combat pollution. Back in 2002, Bangladesh was one of the first countries to ban the use of plastic and polythene bags in an effort to stop them from collecting in waterways and on land, although that ban has had little success. But the court has also ordered the government to strictly enforce the ban on polythene under this existing new law.
네, 방글라데시의 고등법원이요. 방글라데시 정부에게 내년까지 일회용 플라스틱 사용 금지 방안을 도입해라. 그리고 내년 1월까지 방안 도입 상황을 보고해라 이렇게 지시를 한 것입니다. 이 플라스틱에는 빨대라든지 면봉 또 식품 포장 용기가 포함되어 있습니다.
It's a nice thing to see more countries making decisions like this. Thailand made a decision similar to this for the new year. There was a cute story from Thailand recently, actually. In the start of the new year, convenience stores, they're not giving out single-use plastic bags anymore. So Thai people were bringing anything they wanted to function as a bag.
Yeah.
Some people were bringing fishing nets, other people were bringing wheelbarrows, and then they were posting their pictures on social media. But like I said, it's a good step because worldwide, around 100 million tons of plastic are dumped into the ocean every year, and nearly 50% of single-use plastic products end up in the oceans as well.
네, 그렇습니다. 방글라데시에서는요, 매일 3,000톤의 플라스틱 쓰레기가 발생한다고 하는데요. 플라스틱 쓰레기 더미가 쌓이고 또 배수 시설도 자주 막히기 때문에 방글라데시에서는 비가 많이 오는 우기의 경우 도심이 물이 잠기는 일도 발생한다고 합니다. 아무쪼록 방글라데시뿐만 아니라 타이완, 파키스탄, 타일랜드, 인도네시아, 캐나다 모두 이렇게 플라스틱 쓰레기 줄이기에 본격적으로 나서고 있네요. Well, those are our headlines this morning. Let's remind our listeners of the quiz.
The quiz question this morning. Water, electricity, and gas are 3 basic services we need and use every day. They are known as blank. Number 1, utilities. Number 2, accessories. Number 3, options.
네, 힌트를 드릴까요? Could we give our listeners a bit of a clue? Is there a way to do this?
Well, you don't wear water like you would a watch, right?
Okay.
So that would eliminate one of the options.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
네. 착용하는 게 아니니까요. 착용하는 것에 해당되는 것은 제외하시고 1번 utilities, 2번 accessories, 3번 options 중에서 골라주시면 되겠습니다.
You seem unhappy with my clue.
No.
Is that okay?
It was fine.
Yes, it's fine.
I'm not very well today, Steve.
I know, I'm teasing.
짧은 문자 50원, 긴 문자 100원에 샵 1045로 보내주시고요. 반디 게시판 이용도 무료로 가능합니다. 추첨을 통해서 총 5분께 고칼슘 쌀룬 두유 보내드릴게요. 소유경 님이요. 저 아침부터 힘들어요. 좋은 노래와 위로 부탁드려요 하셨는데요. 그런 에너지를 저희가 팍팍 보내드리도록 하겠습니다. 보니 M의 Sunny 듣고 올게요. Sunny 듣고 왔습니다. 마지막 가사가 I love you 였는데요. you가 오늘 퀴즈의 힌트가 되겠습니다. 사연 살펴볼게요. 문채원님, Sunny 굿모닝입니다. 밤새 강풍 때문에 잠을 못 잤어요. 태풍보다 더 무서웠어요.
I wish it was sunny.
Yeah, me too.
Rainy.
Stormy,
Yeah.
windy. 우명호님, 어제는 비도 많이 오고 바람은 또 어찌나 많이 불던지 태풍인가 했는데요. 아침에는 맑게 개어서 다행입니다. 모두 건강하고 즐거운 하루 시작하시길 바랍니다.
Am I alone in this? I like the sound of the rain and wind when I'm going to sleep.
You're not alone. There was one other person. There was a guest on the show.
Oh, really?
I don't remember who it was. And I said, I don't understand you. And I'm going to say the same to you. I don't get it.
I have an app on my tablet PC that I use from time to time, and I think I can recommend it because it's a free download. You don't have to pay for it. It's called Tao Mix, and within that, you can spend money within the app, by the way. But there's lots of free things to listen to: fire, wind, a river, a flowing river.
I like that one, yeah.
Yeah. So what I do is I combine the sounds and then I put them on my speakers when I go to sleep at night.
Really?
Yeah, so you get the sound of the rain even when it's not raining.
그래요.
Yeah.
스티브 선생님은 약간 이런 바람 부는 소리, 태풍과 같은 소리를 들으면서
Well,
자면은
Not like a typhoon. Or like
타이푼은 아니고 바람
yeah,
아니면 비.
soft wind and soft rain.
No, that one I understand.
Yeah.
But there was someone, I don't remember who it was, who said that they loved the sound of thunder. And,
That I like too. You can put that on the app as well.
그랬군요.
Yeah.
맞아요. It was 정아. I now remember.
Oh, really?
Our writers reminded me.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess there's more than one of you out there.
Yeah.
혹시 여러분 중에도 이렇게 좀 우당탕탕 하는 소리를 들어야 잠이 잘 온다 이러시는 분들이 계시나요? 스티브 선생님은 그런 소리를 좀 좋아하셔서 앱으로도 가끔씩 빗소리, 아주 비가 거의 세게 치는 그런 소리를 듣고 주무신다고
I
하시는데.
love the sound of rain.
그렇군요. 네, 저는 무서워해요. I don't like it.
My mom too.
문채원 님이요. 네, 문채원 님의 사연 조금 전에 읽어드렸죠. 김태린 님이요. 아이 방학해서 이제 모스 편하게 들을 수 있게 됐습니다. 너무 행복합니다. 이제 매일 출첵글도 남기고 글 많이 남길게요. 비 오는 수요일이지만 커피 한잔 하며 오랜만에 여유 즐겨봅니다. Kids are on holiday and the parents are at home, so they're tuning into Morning Special.
Amazing. Of course, parents love their kids, but they also love it when their kids go away for a short time.
Yeah.
Right?
Hence the camps.
Yes. Yeah, summer camp is the greatest invention ever for parents, right?
네. 이정옥 님이요. 오늘 고등학교 졸업하는 조카들 축하한다고 전해주세요. 이제 멋진 대학생이 되길 바란다. 앞으로도 화이팅 하셨습니다. Nephews and nieces of this listener are graduating high school today.
Very exciting.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't realize it was graduation time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't either. Yesterday I went and had lunch with some friends.
Yeah.
And there were so many students. And I was like, why are there so many students?
Everyone's-
They're missing school.
Everyone's pulling a Greta Thunberg.
Yeah, but no, it was graduation day for those kids.
Oh, that's very, very exciting. Congratulations to all of the students who are graduating now.
Exactly. 졸업하시는 모든 학생분들 정말 축하합니다. 그리고 입학하는 새로운 학생들도 이제 얼마 안 남았죠. 입학 시즌이 바로바로 다가오고 있는데 화이팅 하시길 바라겠습니다. 5604님 안녕하세요. 수진쌤, 스티브쌤. 오늘은 8살이 되어 학교에 입학하는 아들 민성이의 생일이랍니다. 감회가 새롭네요. 민성아, 8번째 생일 축하해. 사랑한다 하셨습니다.
Happy birthday to you, Min-sona.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Nice one. I wonder what he's getting for he, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it said Adu, right?
Do you want to try and sing a happy birthday together? We failed terribly last time.
You said you weren't feeling well, but that
Yeah.
might actually make your voice better.
Okay.
Let's try.
Let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Not bad.
네, happy birthday, 민성.
Should we dedicate one part of Morning Special for just singing happy birthday to people every day?
해피 버스데이 노래 부르는 코너 하나 만드는 거 어떨까요, PD님?
Listen, we'll get a band in here. We already have two
밴드도?
pianos and a guitar.
아, 너무 오버 아닌가? 알겠습니다. 어쨌든 뭐 오늘 생일 맞이하신 모든 분들 생일 축하합니다. Keep sending in your messages and greetings. Today we have 5 고칼슘 쌀룬 두유 sets for you. Now we're going to look at our news focus stories. 자, 그러면 첫 번째 news focus 살펴보겠습니다. 토니 애봇 전 호주 총리가 뉴사우스 웨일즈 주의 화재 현장으로 뛰어들어가 고군분투하는 장면이 포착됐습니다. 산불 재난 중 하와이로 휴가를 떠났다가 여론의 문매를 맞고 돌아온 스콧 모리슨 현 총리의 행보와 대조적인데요. Let's take a listen.
Tony Abbott, the former Prime Minister of Australia, has been filmed running into a burning house as part of efforts to tackle the bushfires raging along the country's southeast coast. The one-time leader of the Liberal Party, who was Prime Minister from September 2013 to 2015, volunteers with a fire brigade along Sydney's northern beaches. Mr. Abbott's fire-tackling efforts follow his recent assertion that the world is caught in the grip of a climate cult, despite evidence that Australia's bushfire crisis is being fueled by record high temperatures.
And people watching Tony Abbott, the former Prime Minister, said he's just doing what he always does and he tries his best to help out. This is just the normal thing that he always practices and shows.
Yeah, this is just him being him.
Yeah, exactly.
And video of Mr. Abbott doing this is not good for Mr. Morrison, who was on vacation
In Hawaii.
during
Dear.
some of these times. Anyway, yeah. Mr. Abbott, he looks great. I mean, running in to help is what I mean, and try to tackle these fires. But then he comes back and he says that the world is caught in this grip of a climate cult. So I guess, he's doing his part to help with the fires, but he doesn't necessarily believe in maybe what the climate supporters are talking about.
그래요. 여러 가지 메시지를 전달했는데요. 표현 보면서 더 살펴보겠습니다. What's the first expression?
To tackle. This is an expression that comes up a lot. So Tony Abbott is running into a burning house in this video in efforts to tackle the bushfires. So when you tackle something, you are handling a problem or you are trying to fix a problem. Everybody knows this term from football, right? To tackle. Well, think about that. If you want to make a football tackle, it's because the person is a problem for you. So you look at the other player and you say, you are a problem. I need to tackle this problem. I need to do that to you. It's the same meaning when we think about problems in our lives.
Yeah. Exactly. 운동 경기에서 말하는 그 태클 그 같은 단어이긴 한데요. 뒤에 나온 bushfires를 수식하는 표현입니다. 그러니까 어떤 문제를 해결하려고 하다, 멈추려고 하다라는 의미로 태클을 보시면 되겠습니다.
And like I said, Mr. Abbott, he made the comment of the world being caught in the grip of a climate cult. So a grip, your grip is your hand strength.
Right.
And some people have a strong grip and some people have a weak grip. Sometimes when you shake hands with people for the first time, they squeeze your hand way too hard,
Yeah.
right? And you can respond by saying, oh, strong grip. It's a polite way of saying that was too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
But we use this in some different senses. This is used more in a figurative sense because what he's saying is that the people who support the climate or people who are worried about the climate, like Greta Thunberg, he's saying that they are members of a cult. and they have a grip on the world, meaning a figurative grab or a figurative hold on the world right now.
네, climate 기후 문제에 있어서 이제 컬트라는 표현을 씀으로 인해서 원래 컬트 그러면은 이제 뭐 사이비 종교라든지 그런 것들을 의미하기는 합니다. 근데 여기서의 의미는요, 그러니까 기후 변화, 기후 문제에 대해서 사람들이 굉장히 큰 목소리를 요즘에 내고 있는데 거기에 우리는 그 지배를 받고 있다. grip가 여기서는 그렇게 보시면 되겠습니다. 지배를 받고 있다라고 하면서 약간의 비판을 했어요. 너무 이제 기후 변화 문제를 굉장히 심각하게 얘기하는 것 같다. 하지만 또 이것에 대한 좋은 얘기도 했습니다. 그 덕분에 많은 정부들이 정책도 내놓고 움직이는 것 같아서 그것은 좋다. 이런 얘기를 했어요.
One more quick expression for grip, if you don't mind.
Yes, sure.
And that's the most common way that we use this. And it's to have an understanding of something.
Right.
So if I say, hey, Sue, yesterday I taught you how to use the computer program, that new computer program. Do you know how to use it now? What would you say?
I think I'm getting the grip of it.
Yeah, or I have a good grip on how to use it. And that means I have a strong or firm understanding of how to use the program.
아, grip가 원래는 이제 손으로 꽉 쥔다는 뜻이 있기 때문에 뭔가 이해했다라는 의미로도 보실 수 있겠습니다. Okay, moving on from news focus number 1 to number 2. 두 번째 뉴스 포커스로 바로 가보겠습니다. 이번에는 싱가포르 소식인데요. 싱가포르 법원이 2년 넘게 층간소음을 유발한 가해 가족에게 처음으로 주거지 출입 금지 명령을 내렸습니다. 그러나 이를 강제할 수단은 없어서 제도상의 허점이 지적되고 있는데요. Let's listen to the story.
After 2 years and multiple trips to court, a man in Singapore has succeeded in barring his noisy neighbors from returning home for a month. For the first time, the Community Dispute Resolution Tribunal has issued an exclusion order and directed a couple to leave their residence after they were found to have breached an earlier court order to stop creating a ruckus and preventing Mr. Daniel C. from enjoying his home. The tribunal was set up in 2015 as part of the state courts to handle neighbor disputes. The exclusion order was granted after hearing Mr. C.'s complaint on December 24th. The neighbors did not turn up for the court hearing. Members of the family served, however, said they have no intention of complying.
네, 너무나 시끄러운 이유 때문에 벌써 한 2년간 이렇게 이웃들끼리 분쟁이 일어나고 있었다고 합니다. At first it was a noisy neighbor and then the other neighbors, they started, I think, banging steel poles on the staircase to make an even louder noise, and it got really out of hand, and eventually the noisy neighbors were told to stay out of their own home, basically.
Yeah,
right?
it's an interesting court decision, right? You
Don't go home.
You can't come home for a month. There's no information on where you are supposed to go.
Exactly.
But anyway, the family, they said that they have no intention of complying. But we'll get to that expression in just a moment. They didn't even turn up for the court hearing in the first place.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that one first. Okay. So to turn up means to be at an event or to arrive at all. So, very simple expression to use, and it's very common, so you can use this every single day. If I say, Sue, we are having dinner tonight as a team. You can come. You said you can come. What time do you think you can turn up?
I think I'll be able to turn up at 7. I don't know.
Exactly. So to turn up means to arrive.
그렇죠. turn up 그러면은 물리적으로 나타나다 이런 뜻이 있습니다. 그래서 court hearing 그러면은 이제 법정 심리를 말하는데 나타나지 않았어요. 그런 뜻으로 보시면 되겠고 법정에서는 이 층간소음 문제 너무 시끄럽게 하는 것에 대해서 어떤 판결을 내렸냐면 한 달 동안 당신의 집에 가지 마시오 이런 판결을 내린 거예요. 근데 문제는 이것을 강제할 방법이 없어서 이 사람들은 싫은데요? 약간 이런.
싫은데요?
싫은데요? 집에 갈 건데요?
하고 싶지 않은데요?
그런 반응을 제가 보이고 있어요. 법정도
집에.
참 난감할 것 같습니다.
집에 있고 싶은데요.
맞아요. 그런 거죠. 우리 집에 왜 못 가는데요?
Well,
제가 좀 오바를 했습니다만 they have no intention of
Exactly.
complying.
It doesn't matter apparently what the court says because the family said they have no intention of complying. So here's how we do it. No intention of verb plus ing. Okay? So they have no intention of complying. Now, usually we use, and by the way, what it means is you say, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I am 100% not going to do that. I said earlier, right, when you asked about President Trump's tweets about the 52 Iranian cultural sites, I said the Pentagon responded, Pompeo responded by saying, America has no intention of attacking, verb plus ing, those Iranian sites. So we use it when we're not going to do something. And we also use it when usually it's a negative situation, right? If you ask me, Steve, that party tonight, the EBS party, and I can say, no, I'm unhappy at work these days. I have no intention of going.
네, no intention of ing 그러면 뭐뭐 할 의도가 전혀 없다라는 뜻이 되겠습니다. That sounded like it came from the heart.
Just a sentence example. Don't worry, I'm quite pleased.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. 자, 그래서 싱가포르 소식까지 뉴욕 뉴스 포커스 두 가지 전해드렸습니다. Let's remind our listeners of the quiz again.
Certainly. The quiz question this morning is as follows. Water, electricity, and gas are three basic services we need and use every day. They are known as blank. Number one, utilities. Number two, accessories. Number three, options.
You. That's my hint.
Huh?
Sorry.
Happy birthday. Are we singing happy birthday again?
No, this is my hint for the answer to the quiz.
Oh, the first
To
letter.
힌트입니다. 자,
And
미국에서
you said my hint was bad.
Mine's worse. 이제 전기, 수도, 가스 이런 거를 종합적으로 미국에서 이런 말을 쓰면서 표현합니다. 뭔지 골라주시면 되겠고요. 총 5분께 고칼슘 살룬 to you 보내드리겠습니다.
I get it.
I need to take a break.
Yeah.
식은땀이 나네요. 리아나의 Please Don't Stop the Music 듣고 올게요. 자, 다음 뉴스 포커스 살펴보겠습니다. 70년대 영국 글램 록스타였던 게리 글리터에게 10살 때 성추행당했던 베트남 여성이 15년 만에 손해배상 청구 소송을 제기했습니다. Let's listen to the story.
A woman abused by Gary Glitter when she was just 10 years old is suing the pedophile pop star for compensation. The victim, believed to be the youngest child molested by Glitter during his time overseas, was repeatedly abused by the depraved singer when an aunt took her to his home in the Vietnamese coastal city of Vung Tau in 2005. The glam rock star, who had a dozen UK top 10 singles and sold more than 20 million records, is currently serving a 16-year prison term in Britain.
"15 years traumatized. This little girl, who was 10 at the time, was sexually abused, and now she has decided to take this case to court."
Yeah, this is a really tragic, horrible, sad story because the family apparently was looking to make for a brighter future for her, but obviously that was a horrible, horrible decision, and Gary Glitter deserves to be in prison. Maybe 16 years isn't even long enough.
Yeah, apparently in, is it Vietnam? Where was the country? Yeah, at the time, if you were charged for child molestation, you would receive the death penalty, but he paid his way out of it, is what I heard, yeah.
Well, the woman now is looking for compensation, and I, for one, hope she gets it. So compensation is the word to learn here. If you are looking to be compensated, it means that you have somehow been wronged. WRONGED, meaning someone did something wrong to you and you want some reward or some penalty. Reward is the wrong term, perhaps, but you want some payback for the thing that was done wrong to you. And we can use this in many, many different situations. as simple as hotel service. If you're not happy with the hotel service, then maybe you want to be compensated.
Yep.
Or if you're a company and you have clients and your clients are unhappy with the way they've been treated, maybe they want to be compensated. There's any time that something bad has been done and somebody wants some sort of payback, that's called compensation.
네, 보상 또는 배상을 뜻하는 compensation. 15년 만에 이렇게 손해배상 청구 소송을 제기했는데요. Like you said earlier on, I hope she really does get that compensation. Okay. Well, we're going to wrap up the story there and now announce the answer to the quiz.
Water, electricity, and gas are three basic services we need and use every day. They are known as... Number one, utilities.
네, 1번 utilities가요. 이렇게 뭐 수도, 전기, 가스를 뜻하는 그런 표현입니다. 1번 맞춰주신 정에스더님, 우세영님, 윤용희님, 임대현님, 그리고 7588님. 고칼슘 쌀른 두유 보내드리겠습니다. Steve, what is the expression of the day today?
Let's go back to the word grip because we talked about the story in Australia, 1 and 2 ways that we can use grip. Number 1 is your physical hand strength, right? In a figurative way, you could use it as well to have an understanding about something. But then we have the expression, oh, get a grip. You know this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So get a grip, G-E-T, get a grip. It's when you're speaking with someone and they're talking foolishly. It often happens when you're having an argument with someone and they are saying silly things that don't make sense at all. Oftentimes when you fight with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife, then they'll say something and you think, what? What are you talking about? Doesn't make any sense. Then you can say, oh, get a grip.
정신 차려.
Yeah.
이런 거군요. Get a grip. 알겠습니다. 제가 좀 get a grip를 해야 될 것 같아요. I think I need to do this right now. 네, 오늘의 표현 감사합니다. Before you go, very quickly a few messages. 자, 첫 번째 사연, 네, 끝번호 2511님의 사연이군요. 안녕하세요. 저희는 수원 매여울 초등학교 4학년 김보민, 김보배 쌍둥이 남매입니다. 어제 저희 영어 선생님 덕분에 라디오에 처음으로 이름까지 소개되어 가문의 영광입니다. 저희의 얘기를 해주시며 화이팅 해주신 우리 선생님께 꼭 감사하다는 말을 제일 먼저 전하고 싶어서 남깁니다. 꼭 소개해주세요. 제발요. 열심히 듣고 영어 실력도 쑥쑥 올릴게요. 하셨습니다. Well, yeah, Kim Bo-min and Kim Bo-bae have a wonderful day today. I just want to say thank you for sending in that message.
Very nice. First time hearing the name on the radio and stuff like that too?
Yeah, the teacher sent us a message yesterday with the picture. I don't know if you remember it. And these two students
the
were...
suche, the homework?
Yeah.
I remember. Yep.
Yeah, and so they've written in today.
Oh, nice.
So that's lovely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
그렇습니다. All right, well, thank you, Steve.
Thank you as always for having me. Have a great day. And everyone, please do drive safely in the rain, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Well, we're now going to play you Village People YMCA. I'm going to try and get a grip, and I'll see you in part 2.